Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, we have another warning basically of what can happen on some seemingly very innocent trips, as a young lady was drastically injured returning from a shore excursion on a pleasure boat. We also have MSC Cruises has ordered not one but two more mega ships coming to their fleet. We have the very, very sad news of a Princess cruise ship captain who's been with the fleet for more than 30 years suddenly passed away in the middle of an Asian 19-day voyage. He will be missed. I've met him a few times in my travels and was always very courteous and very nice to me, and very sad news for the Princess family. Juneau also has, they were trying to get more limits on the cruise ships, and they needed to get so many signatures by this week, and they failed to do so. So it will not be on the ballot, so there will be no more new limits coming to Juneau from this next ballot on the election. And finally, two cruise ships had to stop for deep cleaning and had delays in embarkation because of it. So yeah, more outbreaks again. So it was supposed to be a celebratory cruise, a family cruise with her family. They were celebrating Hannah Smith's 22-year-old young lady who had just graduated, and it was a graduation cruise, and she was on her way back in the Bahamas on a pleasure boat returning on an excursion when she fell off the boat and ended up in the rudder of the boat, the propeller, I should say. And it caused some great damage to her lower extremities. She was rushed to hospital in the Bahamas and ended up having 2 surgeries while in the Bahamas. And since then, coming back to the States, has had more surgeries. And it kind of looks like they don't have, or the travel insurance maybe didn't cover the amount that she needs for the amount of surgery she's going to need. But it just goes to show, if you didn't have insurance, this is the kind of stuff that can happen, seemingly innocent, right? Seemingly, you're just on your way back from a shore excursion, and this tragically happens, and now you need multiple surgeries. How expensive was that in the Bahamas? There is a GoFundMe page started up. I'll leave a link down below if you want to go check it out for her and her family. They're trying to raise around $250,000, so it should let you know just how expensive all these surgeries would be. Yeah, I wish her all the best, and I hope she has a very speedy recovery. Captain Michelle Bartolome passed away on the Diamond Princess. She was on a 19-day Asian cruise. Medical announcements went out. The medical staff rushed up, but unfortunately, 2 hours later, in a note was passed around to all guests and crew that the captain had passed away from the medical emergency. He's been with the Princess Cruise Lines for over 30 years. Many of you may have met him. I've met him a few times personally, especially in Captain Circle parties and stuff like that. Always treated everyone I saw with respect and kindness, had a big smile on his face every time I met him. So he will be missed in the family, and condolences go out to his friends, his family, and the entire staff of the Diamond Princess, who probably loved their captain on board. Yeah, not a happy story, but he at least was doing what he loved, and he loved being on the ocean. Next, we have MSC, and they just brought in World America. They had World Europe. They have World Asia on the way, and another world-class ship. Well, they decided to order 2 more, which will make 6 what they call world-class ships coming. And we're not sure where they're going to put these ones. I mean, they seem to be covering everywhere. Does that mean maybe Australia might be in the mix for one of these world-class ships, depending on where they can go and if it can even get under the bridge in Sydney Harbor? I'm not sure with these size, as they are very close to the Oasis class size ships. They are 7,000 plus passengers. And so far, the people who have sailed on them say they are beautiful, beautiful ships. So I can't wait to try out my first world class. I think I might do Asia. I think I might do the World Asia cruise when she launches later on. It sounds like a fun cruise to me. Next, let's talk about Juneau. Juneau is trying to get more limits on the cruise ships. Maximum 5 cruise ships in a day and less on other days. Well, they failed to get enough signatures from the town to put this on the ballot. They needed 2,600 and some signatures. They failed to get it, so it won't be on the fall ballot. So that's been put on hiatus, at least for the time being. And it just goes to show that people in Juneau kind of know, especially the businesses and that, like, they rely on these cruise ships to survive. like that's the number one. It's not even close as far as where the money comes from. It's tourism. And the tourism from the cruise ships is number one. And a lot of businesses are very nervous when you start talking about limits and people's jobs and surviving their, their livelihood. So I can see why this happened for sure. And finally, we had 2 cruise ships that had to stop for deep cleaning, which delayed embarkation for both ships in 2 complete different areas of the world, folks. One was the Costa Favolosa, and the other was the Crown Princess. And the Crown Princess has had a couple outbreaks so far this year as well. So yeah, if you were wondering if the norovirus outbreaks have calmed down and they're not going on anymore, well, in a matter of 3 days apart, we had 2 more major outbreaks that had to be reported to the CDC because of norovirus outbreaks, and the ships had to do a complete extra deep cleaning when they got back to port. So again, keep yourselves aware when you're on a cruise ship. A few things from this video today. 1, make sure you have travel insurance, folks, because you never know what's going to happen. 2, also make sure that you're washing your hands in places like the buffet, and that when you get back to your room, it's the best way to fight off norovirus spreading to you when you're on a cruise ship. You don't want anything bad to happen when you're on holiday, and the more prepared you are, the better it is. Well, let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think? What about MSC? Are they coming on strong and going after all the other cruise lines? It seems like every time I turn around, they're building a new ship. And now they're building 6 world-class ships, and the reviews from those ships have been very, very good, especially when you're in the yacht club sections of MSC. Let me know, have you tried them yet? Have you been on World America, World Europe? I wasn't able to go. I was invited, but I had surgery, and I'm very disappointed I didn't get to go and visit the World America when she arrived. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.